idea for Eliza Bleu came from when I was teaching high school at a Title I school. I worked with several after-school activities and student organizations, and we were constantly trying to raise money. And those student groups were mostly girls. So one day in the gym, my slip was showing underneath my dress sitting on the gym floor, and some of the girls had never seen a slip and didn't know what the purpose of a slip was. And so that tied together with the need of us always having to find money for trips to conferences or student events, kind of tied the two together. Why not have a boutique to reach out to young women and then also give back? I started Eliza Bleu out of my home. I had an extra bedroom and I set up clothes and created a website, and it just started solely online. And from there, we reached out to student organizations or nonprofits to try to set up philanthropy events. And then that's been able to grow until we now have our own storefront. To be an Eliza, that's kind of our tagline. It's twofold. We're named after Eliza Lucas Pickney. Little story, she moved from Antigua to outside of Charleston in 1793 with her family. They had inherited 3 working plantations. Shortly after arriving, her mother passed away, and Great Britain ordered her father to go back to Antigua to be the lieutenant governor. So at the age of 17, he left her there in Charleston to run these 3 plantations and take care of her younger siblings. So at the time, women didn't have rights. They weren't respected in the business world. You just showed up in your petticoat to your knitting circle, and that's all that you did. That in 10 years, by the time she was 30, she tripled the amount of indigo being cultivated and exported back to Europe. She was very progressive. She was very forward-thinking. She taught her slaves to read and write at a time that was a major no-no. So that's where Eliza and the blue comes from. That we really believe in Colossians 3:12, clothe yourself with kindness, compassion, humility, gentleness, and patience. And I think that she had all of those qualities about her in order to gain the respect and the help of the Caribbean slaves in the area for her to become so successful. So we think those are great qualities to have, and you never know what small act of humility or small act of compassion can make a difference in those that are around you.